that was bad.
This is fucking terrifying.
Content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is not suitable for all audiences, and viewer/listener discretion is advised. For example, if, when you just heard the term ladies and gentlemen, you immediately thought about how exclusionary it is, then it's probably best you turn this off now.
Hello, welcome to 10 Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, him, a big fat cunt, and little not gay Tom.
Hello.
Hello. Everyone. Hello.
Hello, and I think I speak for all of us when I say, how are you, Rob? Because you've been very upfront and open with your battles with mental health this week.
Right.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
You've been very honest and candid, and we respect you for it, and we are here for you. You've been battling with, what was it called again?
I did a joke about seasonal affective disorder that Freddie has decided is literally true.
Rob, seasonal affective disorder is nothing to joke about. Yeah. It is a real illness.
It is one of the funnier mental disorders.
I had to Google, and I can say, having done lots of research, it is total bollocks and it's not made up. And if you think that you suffer from it, you don't. You're just being a pussy.
Right. Well, there you go. There's Freddie's scientific research done there.
Mate.
Take that, psychology.
It's windy outside, so I'm anxious.
It is.
Fuck off.
It is a...
Shut the fuck up.
It is a real mental disorder.
No, it isn't.
It is a thing that happens.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I think we need to start being a little bit more...
It's in the DSM.
I know, but we need to start being a bit stricter about what is and isn't a real mental issue.
Right. People just get more...
Cancer isn't ADHD.
Well, cancer's not a mental issue, is it? Unless you've got it in the brain.
You'd be pretty pissed off if you got cancer.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't
no
think
one's
that
got
counts as like a disordered thinking if you're sad because you've got cancer.
Yeah. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling cancer.
I think it's going to take a bit more than a fucking antidepressant. I don't think the sertraline's going to cut it with the old cancer of the brain.
Yeah, but still.
No.
Still what? What point was that? What was that?
Yeah, it is really...
Still.
It's like having the British Medical Journal in the room, isn't it?
It is.
Still. Anyway, Google seasonal...
He has done. It's on the NHS right there.
Click on it.
It is like, here's the thing
It's not.
I knew about it from psychology when I did an A-level in it.
Right. Yeah. Seasonal affective disorder is sometimes known as winter depression. Shut the fuck up. Winter depression. Have you heard?
I do feel like, I think I might get this. I'm always well more miserable in winter. Well more miserable. I get like, if I ever have a depressive phase, it's always in winter. Like, it always happens. So like, is that a real thing?
Imagine telling... like, you know, a poor African child that's starving.
They wouldn't get it. They've got a lovely fucking weather. That's the one thing they've got.
That's why they're always dancing.
Yeah, that's the one thing they feel sorry for me for in Manchester. They can get fucked with their fucking 38-degree weather. Of course they're not getting seasonal affective.
They should be sending you £3 a month.
Yeah, exactly. Right, you might get a little bit of a bowler, but you're not. At least you're going to be cheerful about it.
Yeah. Go
get a tan. You'll have a lovely time.
Imagine how sad you'd be if that 7-mile walk a day to the well was in cold weather.
Honestly, mate, if they had to do that through fucking Gorton, they'd be miserable. Right? It's obviously not a thing in Africa, you dumb prick. But no,
because they've got all this stuff to feel sad about.
Like, it is a real thing, though. It's
like in the Philippines, where all the children are getting fucking raped all the time.
Also very lovely weather.
You are?
Well, it's a bit wet. You get monsoon season, in Philippines.
Yeah, but none of them ever go, oh, do you know, I'm just sad because it's wet outside. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, it's like, it's like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, isn't it? You get further up it and you
exactly.
Get
this is just people who don't have anything to feel sad about, that are desperate to feel like they're depressed and their lives are great.
Yeah.
So they just look out the window and they go, oh, it's not sunny today.
That's not how it works, is it, though? It's not, oh, I wish the sunshine was out. It's like a physical thing due to like vitamin D and how it reacts with like the...
all bollocks.
I think the problem with it is that they've given it like a funny acronym.
I know, it's like it needs a different acronym.
The acronym is sad. That's how you know it's bollocks.
Yeah, that is really fucked up. But like the names of like loads of conditions fuck them up. Like, like they're named badly and then like that ruins it, innit? So like, it needs a better name.
I think they've come up with a name and then worked backwards from there. I think that's what they've done.
Right.
Like a lot of TV shows, like Aid in Britain. Was obviously need to make a show for Aid Edmondson, right? So they do that, and that's what
I thought it was about AIDS.
Yeah, but just the first one. It's singular.
Aid in Britain.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Barry Aid.
Why does he sound like the Sillaban guy?
Bang!
And the AIDS is here.
Yeah. Bang, and your immunity's gone.
Too much banging.
But yeah, anyway.
Bang!
Is it a coincidence, though, that it's a nicer day today and Rob seems in a better mood?
I don't know. He's pretty pissed off before.
He was pretty pissed off before.
No, but it's not, it's not like a day-to-day thing as well. That isn't have mental conditions where it's got to be over a period of like 3 weeks, I think, to count as like a depressive period or something. I don't know.
If you're sad at the weather for 3 weeks.
It's not being sad about the weather.
It literally is seasonal affective disorder.
It's being affected by it without you like being conscious
being
of
sad
it.
at the weather. That's what it is.
There is some science
being
to
made sad by the weather without you. Like it's not like you're going, oh, I wish it was a bloody sunny day.
Hang on, one of the symptoms is craving carbohydrates and gaining weight.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't be throwing so many shots, Freddy.
Yeah, but
maybe we've worked out what's going on.
Yeah, but
maybe you just need to get on the fucking Costa del Brava, lad.
Another symptom says decreased sex drive, and I've been banging your mum for weeks, so
right, okay,
absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Bang, and your dad is gone. To be fair, though, he also craves carbohydrates and gains weight in the summer. So
yeah, exactly. I'm consistent all
that
year
is true.
round.
Yeah. I think it's just.
I honestly, if I ever caught myself looking outside, going, "Oh, it's getting darker now," and so I'm sad, I'd have a fucking word with myself. I'd have a fucking word with myself.
Only because you can't get any sadder.
Yeah, this is it. You never get happy. So, like, it's like, just because you've accepted your bleak misery doesn't mean that everyone else has to.
Imagine turning on the fucking weather forecast and be like, "Oh, I'll be happy again on Friday." Shut the fuck
and
up.
the depression count is very high this week.
But like, that is your whole thing, though. You've just got like you've basically like really over internalized. It's okay to not be okay. You're just like, yes, it is okay. I'm not okay, and that's fine.
Well,
and that's how I'll live forever until I die, age 42, sad and bleak and fat and smelly.
Well, actually, I've learned that it is okay to be who I am because that was one of the messages that came out of the film Barbie, which I watched the other day.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a man. What a man. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
And
very much the women's football of the cinema, isn't it?
Oh my God! I watched that as well. I watched that as well. I watched them take penalties against Nigeria, England versus Nigeria.
Oh, the first few were bad.
Yeah, the first few was so shit, and then one girl fucking blasted it. And I was like,
I've watched Leeds United in a penalty shootout where one was scored in the first 10. So like, I can't really be judging the women when I support a team that bad.
But, yeah,
my only contribution to the women's football debate is I would also like to stand on that Nigerian player's ass. It's fucking lovely.
It's a fat bunda, wasn't it?
Lovely stuff.
Anyway,
she's also a molecular biologist.
Really? Because women can do anything, and that is one of the messages from Barbie, the film.
You really want? I don't care about Barbie. Shut up.
Not seeing it.
Big fat gay.
You're not going to see it.
No.
Really, it's good.
I'm heavily sexist. So.
Yeah. I just want to annoy Freddie. Like, I was gonna go see it, and then Freddie got he's decided to make it part of his personality, like La La Land and Elton John. He's one step away from Hawaiian shirt unbuttoned down to his belly button, like little straw hat, cocktails in both hands.
I would honestly do that.
Child on his penis.
I'd look too much like 80s Luke, and that's what's killing it for me. Shout out
80s Stone Luke.
I might watch Barbie, but it's more of like a Sunday hangover.
Yeah, this is it. I'll watch it.
I'm not
I'll watch it when
pay
it's on
20
telly.
quid to
I also don't want to be in a cinema full of drunk middle-aged white women, like white women. Like my missus went to see it, came back steaming. It was horrific. Like,
but did she not come back with a new sense of female empowerment that you had to beat out?
Yeah. Like I've been working on that all week, mate. Set me back months. It's fucking furious. She's coming back with her own opinions. Yeah. Oh, she's just been going out without asking. Honestly, the whole order's crumbled. Exactly. But yeah, like that's what I think as well. Like, I'll just watch it when it's on telly. Like,
Send it to Saudi, mate. They'll sort it out.
Yeah, there we go.
Here's the thing, right? All those footballers going to Saudi Arabia with that. And every football fan, ourselves included, like, for the money, like that. Right?
I only am about certain people.
Right?
I am. If you've made
Jordan Henderson's a bit of a fucking
exactly.
one, isn't he?
That's it. If you've made a big fucking song and dance about it, but like otherwise, like.
So people who don't watch football, they're not interested because they live in a shit country or something like that, like America.
Yeah, we've also got a lot of goth fans.
We've got
a lot of pale self-harmers who've never been near a sport.
We don't have many women, but for their benefit
we've got
as well.
some women, just some really damaged, fucked up, ugly women.
Yeah. Jordan Henderson.
We've also got the fat and the disabled.
Lesbians,
loads of them, but they often cover a few of those other categories.
Yeah.
So we've got the flat-chested, we've got the saggy-assed.
bring me your flat-chested and saggy ass.
We've got the triangular-titted. We've got
This is like Willy Wonka at a brothel.
We've got the Oompa Loompas.
We've got jowly women.
Come with me and you'll see some damaged women with no arses.
We've got the incel women. They're a rare breed.
Yeah, the femcells. Well, actually, the word incel was created by a woman. Fun fact. Yeah, it was a woman wrote in a blog. Anyway, what
yeah,
were you
because women can do anything, which is one of the messages from Barbie, which is a great film, by the way. Anyway,
sure. Well, I'm glad it's got your marketing push. Fingers crossed it can do all right now.
So the marketing for that film, the budget was bigger than the actual film budget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it was.
It's insane, isn't it? Anyway. Saudi Arabia, they're called Bring. Hello, Mr. Mulholland.
Hello.
This is Sheikh.
Rattle and roll.
Your booty. This is Sheikh Your Booty. This is Sheikh Abdul Your Booty.
Right. Hello.
Oh, we're going to get in trouble for this.
And Allahu Akbar to you, sir. What can I say?
We are doing the Riddia International Podcast Festival.
Who are we getting rid of?
The gays and the women.
I'm in.
Doesn't even want to talk money, this guy.
Oh no, this is very much a passion project for me. I just really believe in what you're building over there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Riddia International Podcast Festival.
Right.
Sheikh Abdul
Your Booty. Yeah.
Rings up and he says, I want Dead Men Talking out there live. How much?
Right, but what are there any conditions on this? Is it like one of the ones where John Nenson signed where you're not allowed to criticise them and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. No, you're not allowed to criticise them.
You're not allowed to criticise the Saudis.
Yeah.
How long does that apply for? Does it apply just for that show?
Just for the show.
Oh, fine then. We'll go do it, take loads of money, come back and cunt them off immediately.
Yeah. That's fine.
There we go. Yeah.
But how much are you talking? Would you do it for 10 grand?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'd do it so that we've got an amazing story about cutting them off.
Yeah,
about the long game.
To be honest, imagine the Patreon we could film over there. That'd be great.
It would be good, wouldn't it?
All right.
We could go to a beheading.
Yeah, we could really get into it. We could stone a gay.
Is that
Like one up Mild Eye Club, just getting stoned.
We're going to stone a gay.
Yeah. Welcome to Patreon. We're stoning gays.
It's fine. It's legal there.
Yeah.
It's like smoking weed in Amsterdam.
This
it's
when
fine.
in Rome.
This week's podcast is sponsored by Stonewall.
When in Rome.
Yeah. When in Saudi, stone a gay.
Yeah. Embrace the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would as well.
Yeah, go throw rocks at adulterers. It'd be loads of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would do. To be honest, I'd probably do gigs out there. If they just they look super fun. It looks interesting.
Yeah,
it's interesting to go to those places, and I don't think going somewhere is necessarily an endorsement of the policies of the government of the place.
All right, Sun City, fucking
well,
hell.
no, it's just a bit weird. It's there's loads of places where they've got really fucked up governments and no one really, Thailand's government's wildly militaristic.
Oh yeah. What I did,
it's like a tourist paradise that everyone goes
when
to.
I did the gigs in Thailand, the promoter was like, "Don't take the piss out of the king," and I was like, "Oh well, I was going to do this bit," and I told him the bit, and he went, if you'd have done that on stage, there is a high probability we would have all been arrested.
Yeah.
And it was literally, the bit was about how stupid it is that everyone just stops at 4 o'clock and listens to the fucking King's Anthem.
Oh, God, yeah, no, that'd get you in genuinely
But the
massive
King's
trouble.
Anthem as well is a bit
Yeah, it is a bit fruity.
Yeah, it's
the whole
bit
thing is, there's a lot of gold. It's all very.
I think a national anthem should be. There's a tone that a national anthem should be, and it should be.
Our country is really good. It's a great country.
Yeah.
We all like our country. We'll fight your country.
Yeah,
that's what all
or
of them
like
are.
Our country is the bestest one.
Our dicks are massive, and we'll shag your mum.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
Ours is nothing like that.
But there's,
it
it is. Go.
but in terms of message, we're not we're really good. It's please.
Well,
fictional
yeah,
man,
I know,
help
but
this
the other
woman.
because
verses
when
are all
national
about us.
anthems were a thing, we owned most of the world.
Yeah, we
So
didn't need to.
we didn't really need to blow our own trumpets in that
Yeah.
regard. Because they were like, we are really good. Yeah, you own 85% of the known world. We get it.
And you got to be humble when you're the king, innit? You know, when you're like on top and like you rule the whole world, no one wants to hear you bragging about how great country it is.
Yeah, it's like Pep Guardiola in a press conference.
Don't listen to, it's not even about us, it's just about the Queen.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the way everyone hates America.
but-
They do that.
Anyway, Thailand's little king song is like. Doobity-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No, that's
We love the king. We love the king. Our king. Where does the king live? Under the sea. But what I will say in defence of Thailand is they are a lot better on trans rights than the Middle East in general.
Yeah.
They're very, very cool with trans people. They're like, here's loads of them, so that is a difference.
They flaunt it, they advertise it.
But yeah, I do think, the policies in Saudi Arabia are dead bad. But I'm interested to visit everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, it's just interesting to see the world.
Absolutely.
I want to go to North Korea more than anywhere
I
else.
have no
I'd like to go to
idea
North
what
Korea.
you mean.
Let's go North Korea.
I would say about 60 to 70% of countries there's no point in visiting at all.
Yeah, but you don't have like an interest in the world or like curiosity.
I would say 85% of countries in Africa you can rule out.
Wow.
Which ones are you keeping?
Like, can we get a map of Africa up so Freddie can just
Okay.
tell us which countries are not worth visiting?
All right, I'm more than happy to do this.
Right.
I'm more than happy to do this. We'll start at Chad and we'll work our way down. How
Let's
about
just
that?
get a map of.
we need a list, really.
No, we need a map.
Well, we don't know what all the countries are on the map, do we?
I do know what
Yes,
all the
but it'll
countries
be
are.
written on it. That's how maps work, Tom.
Not all of them.
Right. Well, get one then. Does have it on. What the fuck? You get to choose which map we look at. You fucking. Oh my god.
It's just easier to go in a list. We might
No,
mix
it's
them.
not.
Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not because we don't know what they fucking are.
Right, okay.
Oh,
let's start.
honestly, you are going to be the fucking death of me.
Can you see all those countries? Can
Yes.
you read all those countries?
Zoom in? If we have to zoom in, fucking zoom in.
Might not be available.
Might not be available.
Let's-
A list would be better.
Tom, if you look at the top corner, how many times have we told you how to zoom in on the website?
Yeah, well, now
How
we're
many
going to be
ti-
all over the
every
shop.
fucking- Oh my god!
Right.
A
That's why.
list is
That's why we've got
linear.
you. That's why we've got you.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Let me very quickly start.
Okay,
at the
let's
top.
start with the big ones.
I'll
We'll
work my
down.
way around. Right.
Yeah.
Egypt, worth visiting, although I've heard it's fucking gross.
Yeah,
So I've
yeah.
heard that everyone thinks that the pyramids is like, ooh, amazing.
No, it's like touristy and rammed
Yeah.
and full
but
of
it's
litter.
KFC
dirty.
there.
Not like
Yeah.
genuinely dirty as
Yeah.
fuck.
But I live in Manchester. It's dirty as fuck. you know.
Libya, you can scratch that.
I think Libya would be sick.
Oh, fuck off. You think Libya would be sick?
go
No,
Libya.
you don't.
Let's go Libya.
Algeria, you can fuck that off.
Algeria would be cool. to go
Morocco,
to.
fairly nice.
Algeria. How is Algeria different to Morocco in that front?
I don't know anything about Algeria, apart from that Zidane was from there.
Yeah, exactly. That's good reason to visit.
And Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah,
I'm really
great
mad.
football culture. That's one good reason to visit. They have a great
Ismail
football culture.
Slimani.
Like
So
football
two
like that
good
looks
footballers
mad.
it's got.
Like I'd love to go to like a Morocco Algeria game. Those are fucking insane.
Morocco would be cool. Marrakesh would
Yeah.
be cool.
They got those little hats in Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's two out of the first
You've
four.
already missed some. Here, Tunisia.
Tunisia. My mum went to Tunisia once.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said it was shit, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So it was very hot.
Tried to swap herself for some goats.
And then what's
we'll
that?
keep the goats.
So I can't even read what that.
Shagging.
Mauritania.
What? Sorry.
Mauritania.
Nah.
I'll be honest. No, next to nothing about Mauritania.
Yeah, good. You don't want to go there either. Don't pretend like you do. Don't.
I do.
pretend.
I'm interested.
Oh, you are such a fucking like.
I want to go
so
literally
you.
everywhere. I
Do you
want to
know
go
what I mean?
literally
Like,
everywhere.
You
It's
you
cool.
can't just have the
world's
right
interesting.
opinion, which is that country is a nothing country.
I don't know
Like,
anything about it, so I would like to go. I don't. There is nowhere on earth I don't want to visit. It's cool. I think the world is interesting.
Right.
I like going
Okay,
places.
that-
So there's no way you can say where I'll be like, oh, I wouldn't want to go there.
That. What's the capital of Mauritania there, Tom?
Nouakchott.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Are you doing a
Google that.
rain dance over there? Nouakchott.
It's very hard to read, to be fair. It's a tough one.
If you open up a new tab,
What about
and
like Ghana?
just
Would you want to
Google
go to Ghana?
Nope.
I'd love to go to Ghana. Tony Yeboah runs a hotel in Ghana.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. It still doesn't make me want to go.
Yeah.
It's just like in my head.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Oh, you
Côte
mean
d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire?
They changed the name
Look at
officially
that.
to
That's
Côte
the
d'Ivoire.
capital. Look how shite that looks. That looks fucking wank. Come on, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Don't look at one building and be like, oh, God, yeah, that looks good.
Looks good there, that dog.
Yeah, that dog looks nice. Nice, friendly dog.
That's the shittest photo of anything that I've ever seen.
That's the
said-
sixth picture on Google.
just
It's just a
said-
picture of a dog.
Right, that article is called "Visiting Nouakchott, the worst capital in the world," which makes me want to visit it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's so shit.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
It's like going to Blackpool.
Honestly,
It's good because it's
when
shit.
when we've got money, Patreon especially the worst capital city on earth.
Okay.
We're going Mauritania. The boys are going to Mauritania. Sign up to our Patreon and get Freddy to Mauritania because he will be so angry about it the whole time. How
I'll
much
be
does it cost?
so annoyed.
You got that's from, but we'll have a look. It's all right. Let's go. Let's see how much it costs to go to Mauritania.
Genuinely, I know that it's like fucking Carl
Press the little swappy roundy arrow.
Carl
Yes.
Pilkington, idiot abroad type thing.
Yeah, a fat cunt abroad. It's just you being annoyed when chairs break.
Well, it's not like us to rip off. You don't need to change the dates,
I'm
mate.
just putting a month to find a general price.
Okay.
All right, it's only in September as well, so you know it's quite short notice.
No, it's quite cheap.
That is quite cheap.
£479
From London.
Do you know what? We could probably do that now.
Honestly, we've got 1,500 quid. We must between us.
No, we're not going to. Where does it stop? Because that's +1 stop. There's no direct.
Yeah, it's
flights.
only a little stopover. It's
Where
fine.
at,
Doesn't matter
though?
where it stops. It's a
It
stopover.
does. It
Why does it
really
matter?
does.
You're just in an airport. It's just a
No,
changeover.
but if it stops somewhere
No,
good,
but it's a stopover.
yeah, if it stops somewhere good, we can stay there for a couple of days.
That's
in a good
wow,
place.
That's very different. That'd be a different price on your flight.
Let's have a look.
Anyway, next year, should we go to Mauritania?
One stop in Cameroon.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, all right, we'll go to Cameroon for a bit.
There we go.
All right, I'd go to Cameroon for a day or two.
right. Okay.
Shall we go into Mauritania?
If we get enough patrons, 300,000.
You realise how close that was?
Yeah.
No, set number 3,500. We go to Mauritania.
Okay.
All right. We still
Okay.
haven't done the beans
Isn't
for 2,000, but like,
Isn't it really
Oh,
weird?
it's cheap.
Do you think? Do you really
Honestly,
think it would
what?
have been cheap?
No,
One
but look-
Mauritarian Ouguiya.
What did
is-
you just
is-
say? How did you just pronounce that?
What?
Mutarian. Mauritania.
Sorry, I've never heard of this country before.
Read it. Sound it out.
That's what I'm trying to
The
do.
words are written in front of you.
Mauritanian.
There we go.
Go on, what's the company?
Do the next one.
Well, you do it.
No.
Ouguiya? Maybe?
Yeah.
Ouguiya, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, one of them is
Ouguiya
cheap.
I'll
more.
go with Ouguiya.
Ouguiya, yeah. Ouguiya. I think Ouguiya. But
One of them is 2p.
But this is the thing, right? Whilst the place might be shit, we'll be like kings. We'll be like billionaires.
I think we'll be targets.
Yeah. Do you think?
Yeah. We're going to get robbed.
Imagine trying to explain that to somebody who we met just on the streets in fucking what was it called, that capital? Nugget.
What? No, pull out of this. You're wrong.
Nugget
No,
shots,
no,
nugget
no.
shots,
Just
nugget
get
shot.
rid of the G sound. Can we just not have
Nougat
the G?
shot.
Can we just not have a G sound in this, please?
Nouakchott.
Yeah.
It wasn't far off, was it?
But you managed to add the most racist thing you possibly could.
You Alfie browned it a
You
bit.
did brown it.
not
You totally alfied it.
I did not.
You 100%ed it.
I'm just a fan of a hard consonant.
Honestly, editor, can we just put a beep on that so it sounds even worse?
But anyway.
Yeah, so we got Mauritania. 3,500 patrons, we got
This
Mauritania.
started off as the conversation about how this place wasn't worth visiting. How am I agreeing to go there to prove to you?
Mauritania.
In my head, I'm
Look
going
at that mosque.
to. In my head, I'm
Look at
going
the
to
sea there, that's beautiful.
In my head, I'm going to get off the fucking plane, out of the airport, and I'm going to be like, "Do you see how shit this is? Can we please go home?"
Look
And
how
then you'll
beautiful
win.
that is.
It
Look how
looks
beautiful that beach
fucking
is.
wank.
Desert, beautiful. That looks amazing.
He's got a cape.
Yeah, we'll get you a cape.
Oh, it's just.
You like big flowy clothes? That
it's
looks beautiful.
Just sand.
I love it. He's trying to get angry whilst we're looking at pictures of beautiful beaches.
It's not beautiful. That's
That is
just
a beautiful
sand.
beach. What are other beaches? Look at that
Beaches are
monolith.
shit.
Oh my God.
Beaches are shit. Thank you.
We're going to go to an amazing place and just be with miserable cunts. It looks well good. Right, we're going to Mauritania. It's settled. 3,500 patrons. We're going to Mauritania. It's done.
Have you not thought about how the climate over there might affect your seasonal effectiveness?
Exactly. Look how sunny it is. I'll be happier than you've ever seen me.
You'll have a great disposition.
Also, like, yeah.
Can we go somewhere cold and see if it makes Rob sad?
Nah, it won't work though. Like,
Can we go to the Faroe Islands?
I am annoyingly cheery on holidays. Like, I snap into a holiday mode, and I am just.
I mean, you're annoying most of the time.
Sure, but it's just pure cheeriness.
Okay.
Like, I'm I'm all about the holiday. Fucking love it.
Let's go on holiday.
Yeah, Mauritania. We're doing it.
Because you'll be happy. Freddie will be sad.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Tom will be recorded.
Yeah.
We'll invite all the patrons. They can all come. They got to pay for themselves.
Yeah, we'll meet you in Mauritania.
Yeah.
What, just this giant army of sweaty goths turning up in fucking West Africa?
Yes. Our fan base and a notoriously fucking
Notoriously what?
Tolerant-looking capital city.
How the fuck do you know what
He
the
said it's
culture
the
is?
worst capital city.
Yeah, but he didn't say the worst for gays. It was just like the worst in general. It might be bad for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's not
Maybe
tolerant.
that person's angry because it's so tolerant. Maybe they turned up and there was like, just people like having gay sex in the street and they were like, this is gross.
Oh, there's a lot of crime and terrorism.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Level 3 risk.
Terrorism risk, high.
Oh, is it a tolerant country now? Oh, Freddie was being horrible.
Yeah, they're very tolerant.
Sometimes prejudices work.
They're tolerant towards terrorists. Is Mauritania safe for gays? Oh, Sharia law. You love Sharia law.
Don't Google gays. Google homos.
You love Sharia law. A bit of Sharia law. That'd be fun.
I do like Sharia law.
Yeah.
I do like oppressing women.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I don't even know if that's Sharia law.
All right, we're going to Mauritania.
Do you know what? I've
The
realised.
boys are going to Mauritania.
I don't know anything about anything.
Mauritania,
Boo-boo.
Okay, no. I don't want to go there.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're going.
For God's sake. Right, okay.
How many patrons do you reckon, really?
3,500.
10,000?
No.
5,000?
Yeah.
No, well, you're drinking cum on the plane
I'll
then in
drink
that
it there.
case.
If we go there, I'll drink camel cum.
No,
if you drink cum
you'll get stoned.
in one of the places that's really intolerant for yeah.
They might be found with bestiality. We don't know about that.
Yeah. It'll be a lady horse. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it can't be a lady horse because it's cum, innit?
Fucking hell, you idiot. I'm going to drink a lady spunk. Well, you could do 2023.
Yeah, we don't know how that horse identifies, do we?
So we need to go to Mauritania and find a trans horse for Tom to suck off. That's what we're doing. Like, we're going to need quite the translator. How do you say trans horse in Mauritanian?
What language do they speak in Mauritania?
Do they have it on Google Translate? Because we're going to need it. Can you Google Translate Mauritanian trans horse?
Wait, what am I drink?
Language.
Language, yeah, sorry.
Arabic. Oh, that's it. That's
Arabic?
Right, so, okay, do Google Translate for Arabic.
Okay, yeah. English to Arabic and write down
trans.
No.
Do you have a trans horse I can suck off?
Excuse me, sir. Is there a trans horse I can suck off?
A transgender horse.
Yeah,
Okay,
transgender. That doesn't need a hyphen.
Horse I can suck off.
Please.
Please
Manners
be
maketh
polite.
men.
Jesus. Peace be with you.
Okay.
Please, peace be with you.
Put peace be with you at the end.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a transgender horse I can suck off, please? Peace be with you.
Yeah. Afwan Saidi, Hal Hunak, Hisan, Yaba, Eligins, Humurkuni, Ana, Umswa, Min Fadika, Tashubaga, Al Samafu. There we go.
I mean, that was all right, that.
I was what I wanted, yeah.
Can someone clip that up, please?
Just put totally different subtitles on it. Death to the West. Right, there we go. We're going to be fine. If it's Arabic, we can use Google Translate everywhere. That'd be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we could take a security guard. Maybe hire a security guard from there. We'll hire a security guard.
Yeah.
I can't think of a reason why we wouldn't go.
Exactly.
I can think of many reasons why we wouldn't go.
Name one.
It looks shit.
That's
why
it's
we're
good.
going.
That's why we're going.
I know.
We're not allowed to have a nice time on our
I
specials.
think places that look good.
Yeah. But we're not going to look good. We're going for work, mate. It's a
business
job.
trip.
It's a business trip. Yeah.
Can we not go Nashville or something?
No, we've made a rod for our own back. We're going Mauritania.
We're going to go Nashville and fire some guns and be friends. Yeah. All right, we're going to go Mauritania and watch a small boy suck off a transgender
People will be firing
horse.
guns just at us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our friends have already had the good idea of having nice holidays and filming them, and we have been left with the scraps of going, we've got to do something different, so let's have a horrible time. So, Mauritania. I think it'd be super fun. We'll meet cool people.
Mauritania 2024, baby.
Boo, boo, boo.
Well, do you know what? Sometimes
do.
something can look like
Mauritania.
sometimes something.
Can we get T-shirts with nicknames on them?
Yes, thank you, T-shirts. Mauritania. Fat cunt. Mauritania 2-4.
Well, look, sometimes you
Not gay. They'd love you.
They'd love me. I mean.
Sometimes you can,
Like this guy.
sometimes you can think you know what a place is going to be like until you actually go there, and it's different. And that's one of the things that I learned from watching the film Barbie.
You've already segued to Barbie.
Yeah.
I know. I just wanted to keep going back and back
Oh, right, okay.
every time. Yeah.
Good bit.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good bit. Thanks for derailing everything to do that.
Yep. No problem.
Anyway, next African country.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, where else is not worth going?
Let me just speed it up for you dead quickly. Mali, no. Niger, maybe.
Niger.
Chad,
It's Niger.
You're sorry?
It's Niger.
is it? Right. Well, no.
They've just had a kid.
Chad. No. Sudan, absolutely not. Ethiopia, no. Somalia, no. Kenya, maybe. if you're gonna
Nigeria?
go. Nah.
Nigeria is like a really cool, prosperous, modern country.
Yeah, exactly. And there's
Which
plenty of
ones
those in Europe.
which ones would you go?
Kenya, no, Kenya, maybe. South Africa, I've actually been to. South Africa was nice. Botswana, no. Namibia, no. Zimbabwe, no. Angola.
Angola, I watched a YouTube video about the other day. Very interesting.
Sound
They've got like
no.
massively like it's a
Zambia,
really
no.
like rich area.
Democratic
Stop
Republic
saying
of
no. It's just boring. You just listen to
Yeah.
them saying no. Just
Well,
say
what-
the ones that are yes.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. So the ones that yes is
Or
South
just
Africa,
shut up, you ignorant fat cunt.
Kenya, and maybe Morocco and Egypt and Madagascar. The rest of them are like no.
Right. Well, I'm sure they'll be devastated. All those countries with low food supplies will be really upset that you're not turning up to smash their buffets in.
Where's the UNICEF truck? Nom nom nom.
He's sat on a fucking jeep going around a safari like, when do we fry the lion?
Oh, if there was a safari where you got to hunt and eat the animals, I would fucking love that. That would make
We've got to
everywhere
shag it at
in
the end.
Africa, everywhere would. I'd go everywhere.
I
if
bet that
was it.
exists.
Yeah. If you pay enough money, you can make anything happen, innit?
I reckon in Mauritania we could do that if they've got animals.
How many?
I reckon we could do some wild shit out
We
there.
could shoot that dog.
Yeah. I mean, cool. But I bet there's some proper dodgy shit we could get up to out in Mauritania.
Can I show you something that I found on TikTok the other day? So this is supposedly.
This is what you say to children in the park, isn't it?
So this is.
Can I show you something I found on TikTok the other
So
day?
this
it's
is-
my penis.
This is supposedly a riddle that can determine whether or not you're a psychopath.
Oh, this TikTok riddle is going to diagnose people with a psychological condition, is
And-
it? But SAD's bullshit. But this apparently is worth our fucking time.
And I just want you to know that I watched it skeptical, and that I heard the riddle and I got the answer instantly.
Right.
Now, I just want to show
that
it
does
to you
that
two.
is evidence that
I just want to show it to you two to
All
see
right.
whether or not you two understood it as quickly as I did, or whether or not this is I am
Right.
actually. So if you two don't get this, there might be.
then it might be true.
It might go into the case file for evidence of me being a bit psychopathic.
Yeah, but you're assuming that me and Rob aren't psychopaths.
You're absolutely not.
I'm
a psychopath.
definitely not a psychopath. I'm very empathetic. Like I think I'm.
And you're just a little duplicitous boy that gets by on your looks and cheeky little child.
That's what psychopaths do.
Yeah, I don't think you're a psychopath. I just think you're a cunt. I think that's different. I think you're just a bit of a dickhead.
Right.
Yeah,
Watch the thing and then
So
pause it.
allegedly, if you can answer this riddle correctly, then it is a major sign that you're a psychopath. Now keep in mind, there's no research to validate this, so if you do get it right, don't get all in a panic. However, that being said, the only people in my life who were accurately able to answer was me, a diagnosed narcissist, and my sister who is diagnosed with ASPD, aka
Pause it.
sociopathy.
And that's me convinced. There's no psychological research, but this guy got it and he's diagnosed.
Yeah, anecdotal evidence is the best
Right.
evidence.
Now, when he gives the riddle, after he gives the riddle, pause it and then you can guess. Go on.
okay.
Okay.
So take that as you will. So a woman goes to her mother's funeral, and she meets a guy there that she's never met before, and they really hit it off. Like, this woman is thinking, oh my gosh, this might be my soulmate. But she doesn't realize until the funeral is over that she forgot his name, forgot his number. She has no idea who this guy is. And
I think she's got dementia. Not a psychopath.
Just listen to the riddle, then you can be funny at
I
the
think
end.
I can diagnose her with ADHD.
Come on.
whoever she asks, they don't know either. And she's relatively speaking upset that she's not going to be able to see this guy again. The next week, she murders her sister. So the riddle is, Why did she do it? Why did she murder her sister?
What? So the guy would come to the funeral.
Yeah, she goes to another funeral.
It's really obvious.
That's what I said as well.
Yeah, it's really obvious.
So I'm not a psychopath.
No, because that's a really obvious, stupid riddle for children.
Also, it's a really old riddle there.
Yeah, it's a really old
15
riddle.
years ago.
And also, he set it up in such a way that it's the most blatantly obvious it possibly could be.
The actual riddle originally was, how do you find this person?
Yeah,
again?
exactly.
And the answer is
you
kill someone else.
Yeah, so you have to provide the psychopathic thing rather than going, why would she do this? Look, she wants this. This is her. She wants this. Then she did this. Why would you do that?
Okay.
Because this guy's a fucking... Right, and also, because he's a diagnosed narcissist, he's just trying to get views on his TikTok, and he knows if loads of people go, oh, I'm a psychopath, they'll share it and maybe bring it on their podcast and get upset when people try and be funny while he's talking.
Oh.
Yeah. So what he's done is actually, rather than appealing to psychopaths, is appeal to other narcissists. Yeah. So,
bingo.
Weirdly, it has done a diagnosis, but not the one you were expecting. Yeah.
So when are we going to Mauritania?
I've got a riddle to determine if you're a big fat cunt. A guy went to a wedding and there was hash brown on the buffet. He had a lovely hash brown. He loved the hash brown. He ate it, and then there was loads more hash browns.
And then he got married. Why would he do that?
Then on his way home, he went to a little chef. Why would he do that?
A little chef.
Yeah.
Is that the reference that you're going for?
No, I just
for hash browns late at night.
I just think it's a really
chef.
funny image of you sat by a motorway in a little chef, just like eating hash brown after hash brown. There's something about eating alone in a little chef that is the saddest you can possibly
Do
be.
little chefs still exist?
I think there's like 2.
Yeah, I think they're called road chef now.
Are they?
Yeah, they were real bad. Do you remember the little sweet you got at the end? It always made me feel sick.
Yeah.
Bad. They were bad. But what I will say for Little Chef, the one good thing they had, you had to struggle through the mains, but then they had those little donuts with chocolate dipping sauce that were fucking
Also,
mint.
hired an awful lot of midgets. To be the
Little Chef. Yeah. It wasn't called Little Waiter, though, was it? They've also got a little maitre d'. They've really gone for this.
Okay.
Little sommelier with a bottle of wine on his shoulder.
Okay, you're talking about my dream restaurant. I would...
Fuck brownies and downies.
Honestly...
What, midgets and widgets.
If they had that in fucking Mauritania, I would go in an instant. Imagine an entire
I
restaurant.
bet in Mauritania, for
Just
like 50
staffed.
quid, we could like punt a midget like a rugby ball.
Just staffed by little people.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I think any business that was like that would be amazing.
Brothel.
I just like, may I take your coat, sir? It just drowns.
And then 3 of them get on their shoulders, walk to the door.
A theme park. You must be this small to get on this ride.
Yeah. It'd be very frustrating for me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to get on anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be a lot of fun. But yeah, you've been once again conned by a shit TikTok. Stop bringing in shit TikToks.
Sauce.
Every week you turn up with a shit TikTok. Jesus.
Yeah, I apologise. What have you brought that I
I've
can
brought
shit
loads of
all
stuff
over?
that you can shit all over.
Do you want to talk very quickly about the crying woman?
Oh yeah, I've got some links for that actually in my email. So if you go into that, you find that. Yeah. So if anyone hadn't seen this
So
week,
it's the Edinburgh Fringe at the moment.
Yeah, whilst
and
we're filming.
if you don't know what the Edinburgh Fringe is, it's a chance for middle-class artists to spunk tens of thousands of pounds on a vanity project for a month. And then at the end, someone gets a trophy.
So like what I was like was like basically like there's thousands of fucking shows and like most of them are really badly attended mostly because
Most of them are really bad.
yeah, this is it. And I'm not saying that applies in this case, but
So me and every year that we go up, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but every year that we go up, me and Adam Rowe tend to look and try
I
and
always find the worst flyer I can find and go to
the
that.
worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun game.
But like, I think she's in the sweet spot here where she wouldn't be that bad. It's just like mediocrely bad.
Yeah.
You know, anyway, so Georgia Greer, she tweeted on her first day crying because she put, there was one person in my audience today when I perform a one-woman play Sunsets at #EndFringe. It's fine.
Can we read it out? Can we read out the bio? For
It's fine,
Sunsets?
isn't it? It's fine. And then a little cryy emoji.
Can we-
And like, we'll say, she got like thousands of fucking retweets and likes and loads of people in like, loads of famous people retweeting it with stories of like them having like one person. And it's like, and then basically there's been a weird like, because of anything like this, because like it sold out her show for the entire run. So then obviously there's been a huge backlash to it. People found out that she tweeted crying last year and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think that's that much of a smoking gun. I just think she's done the same shit play twice in a row and no one wants to see it. I think that's all that means.
Yeah. Can we read it out?
Let's get the bio for Sunsets. But yeah, like, there's loads of people going like, oh, it's a shameless publicity stunt. I'll be honest, I respect her more if it is a publicity stunt than if she's just a fanny crying because no one wanted to see a shit show. If this was cynical and she goes, if I tweet this, loads of people come, I'll be like, yeah, fucking good on you, girl. But if you're just crying because no one wants to see this wank.
I don't respect the people who've bought all the tickets.
Nah, they're funny.
Why are you going to watch a show just because you feel sorry?
Because they want to support her.
Okay.
Because it's all middle-class people supporting other
Can I read out the show description?
Please do.
Welcome to this...
In a Mauritanian accent, please.
Welcome to this live episode of the podcast. Well, sort of.
Okay, no Mauritanian accent anymore.
Welcome.
Quite long, this description.
Welcome.
It's a very slow accent. It turns out.
Imagine if we got off the plane and they all spoke like that.
Hello, welcome, dead man talking.
You fat cunt.
Welcome, the fattest man to ever come, Mauritania.
If you are hungry, we have a restaurant full of midgets.
Do you reckon they've got like a really low budget version of Yo Sushi where they all just walk in a circle holding plates?
It's all day.
Yeah.
You got bad dishes, it's there all day.
Yeah, they're like chained to the middle.
Oh, God. Right, okay, this is a description. Yeah. Welcome to this live episode of the podcast. Well, sort of. Fascinated by romantic comedies, one woman tries to create her own walking off into the sunset moment. While recording it, of course. Denver's parents might not have ended up like When Harry Met Sally, but she can find her own happily ever after, right? Combining a delicate navigation of heartache with disco dancing and rom-com plots, this one-woman show, written and performed by Georgia Greer, explores our relationship to fantasy and how far this can impact our reality.
I wonder why only one person went.
I'm amazed one person went to see that. That sounds...
be honest.
Was the one person her?
I'm amazed it wasn't the audience member crying after seeing that shit.
I think it sounds great.
Yeah, you probably do, because it does sound like something a middle-aged woman would like, and that is your taste.
Yeah. I mean, it's not quite the best thing that I will have watched this week.
I mean, it doesn't like it just. It just, doesn't a bit, fair play to her for selling it out.
Oh,
good,
yeah. I mean, I think the whole thing with Edinburgh is hustle. And look,
exactly,
At the end of the day, what I think is really funny is I am never again going to listen to middle-class white women talk about how they don't have privilege. Because I can tell you right now, if that was me uploading a picture of myself crying because no one came to my fucking show, then people would be like, you fucking fat, weird, pedo-looking freak. Fuck off.
Yeah, that is very specific to you, though, isn't it?
I think people say that whether you're upset or not.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think definitely some of the backlash is people upset that their show isn't selling out. Yeah, you should have thought of crying.
Exactly. You should have thought of being an attractive middle-class
I'm
white
100% going to try it loads, though. I'm definitely adopting this strategy for everything I do. When my special finally comes out, I'm tweeting me crying only one person watched it. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, Dara O'Brien will retweet it.
I went to Edinburgh Fringe this weekend.
Yeah.
It was good. Didn't see any women.
Yeah.
Only saw men. And they were good.
Good. Well done, you.
Because they were men.
Wow.
That does not
That's
reflect the views
regressive.
of Deadman Talking. Yeah.
No, they are just they wanted to watch. Phil Ellis was an amazing show.
Yeah.
Phil always does amazing shows.
It was really good. Well, they are really good. But...
Who else was really good? You said
Matt Nelson was amazing.
Yeah. Who else did you say was really good? What's he called? Your friend
Amos Gill.
Amos Gill.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Ruben Solo, great.
Yeah.
Adam Rowe, watched his, good. Steve Bugea, he was good. Christopher Bliss, surprisingly good.
I don't know.
Don't know.
He's been on Cat's Countdown. He plays a character. He's like this blonde nerdy guy who writes books and he reads out his shit books.
Okay,
it's funny. Right. It's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, I always
sounds a bit Tom Binns, but
Yeah, it's very real character based and out there, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm going to go up because we're
Culture
going up.
tips.
We're going up together, aren't we?
We are. We're going to go up next week and we're going to
record a couple
record. Well, we're going
podcasts.
to record like some sort of bonus podcasts, aren't we? We're going to try and record as many as we can and sort of chuck them out.
Yeah. Are you planning on seeing anything while you're up there?
I'll see what I can. I haven't like booked anything, but yeah, I'll go see some shit.
Yeah, I'm going to watch.
Yeah, like while I'm up there for a couple of days.
Maybe they're going to get pissed and
Yeah, and sexually harass staff.
Staff, yes.
Yeah.
Comics, no.
Oh no, that's how you get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
You harass the bar staff. That's how you get away with it.
Did you harass the bar staff? No one believes the bar staff.
Yeah. Always make sure you're harassing someone on minimum wage. It's the move.
Yeah, can't wait to get to Mauritania.
They're not on minimum wage. Mate, you saw how much their currency's worth. You could definitely get sucked off for less than a tenner over there.
Yeah, to be honest with you, if you get turned down over there, that's you know.
Or you get turned down by a Mauritanian prostitute. No, I do not suck the fat one. Join our Patreon if you're not a paedophile. If you want to prove to everyone that you don't fuck kids, the best way to do that is to give us £3 a month. And on top of not being a pedo, you get loads of great content, don't you, Frederick?
I guess.
Yeah, loads of stuff. We give an extra episode every week, and those episodes are extra fucking spicy. And also, we've got loads of specials, and you're not a pedo. £3 a month and a free trial for a week. Can't say better than that.
Please be aware that it does not hold up in court as a defence. We hope you're enjoying this week's episode of Dead Men Talking, and
I don't care if you are.
here is a little sneak peek of some content from a previous Patreon-only episode. If you enjoy it, sign up at patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. Does it classify as rape if they are dead? I would say... All right, okay, so here's the thing.
It's a victimless crime.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about that, mate.
Are both your parents alive?
Yeah.
Grandparents?
Some of them.
If I raped your grandma's corpse, if I fucked your grandma's corpse...
Yeah.
Your answer wouldn't, and even with your cheery disposition, your answer wouldn't be, wow, there's no harm in it.
At the end of the day, victimless crime, innit?
Victimless.
I would actually say I'm glad he did it when she was dead and not when she was alive.
Yeah, that's I guess better.
I was like, I knew at some point Freddie was going to rape my grandma. I'm just glad he waited
That's
until she was
the most glass half full way of looking at things.
Yeah. At least you didn't have to go through that.
Yeah, I'm glad my grandma's not alive to see this.
Yeah, there is a third option of her just not being raped.
That's the ideal.
Did anyone consider that?
That's the ideal, but if she was raped, I would
So
prefer it.
so if I said, phone call right now from the police, ring, hello, Tom,
Hello.
your grandma's been raped.
Oh no, that's bloody awful.
Oh no, she'll hate that.
Well, no, what he'd say is that's less than ideal. Apparently,
It's less than ideal. It's not perfect. Is she all right?
She's dead.
Oh, bloody hell, that was a bad rape.
Well, she was actually dead and then she got raped.
Oh, well, why did you say? Start with the good news. Bloody hell. I'd be glad of a rape once I'm dead.
It's actually technically not rape.
It's not rape at all. She's dead. She's not even a person.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Freddie had a lovely cum.
Maybe cheers you up, yeah.
So I've got loads of fun stuff.
Right, show us.
Right, scroll right up so I can just see right at the top one. The bear. Let's talk about the bear.
Let's have a look.
Like the bear's very fun. Have you seen this story? Right, in Hangzhou Zoo.
Fuck off, Hangzhou Zoo.
Yeah. Well, like just because you say it's called Hangzhou, you just can't have a zoo. It's like, nah, it's too on the nose, lads.
You also can't hang anyone.
Yeah.
That's the two things you can't do.
So if you've got a really naughty lion, you're in trouble.
You can't have a zoo if you call it Hangzhou.
Well, they have
call
done.
it animal farm. Not animal farm, animal sanctuary.
You're not going to like what's in Bong Aquarium.
Right, Hangzhou Zoo.
Yeah, so they've had to release a statement to say that their sun bears are real bears and not humans in a costume, right? Because someone took a photo of this bear. If you scroll down, right? That's the bear.
That's not a bear.
So,
that's a fucking stag do.
So it's got like a saggy ass, like a cheap costume, hasn't it? Right. Now,
that bear needs to do squats.
I know. It's got such a flat ass. It looks like our bear subscribes to our podcast.
Oh my!
There's probably a dead
God.
man tattoo on that calf.
That's so fucking.
I know.
Look at his face.
I know. It looks like a shit mess, doesn't it? But the thing is, that is what sun bears look like. Like, sun bears just look weird. They're a weird species of bear. They do look like that, but it does proper look like...
It looks like a mascot for a football team.
I know.
Like the big head. And
Yeah.
would be
Like Luton Town's fucking, yeah.
Go Bears!
It would be an amazing hustle. Like, you know, it's up there with those, you know, every Christmas is a winter wonderland where they've spray painted a dog and called it a reindeer. You know, there's always one of them every Christmas.
So he spray painted a
You
dog
know what I mean?
and called it a reindeer.
There's always-
That's what you'd need to pass off a dog
Yeah, a bit of
as
spray
a
paint.
reindeer.
Bit of glitter.
Spray paint.
Why would you just get a brown dog?
Spray paint. You've got to do the nose. You need a bit of red for the nose. Bit of red for the nose. Yeah. You spray paint a dog. That's how you make a reindeer.
If you're spray painting a dog to make a reindeer, then I'm sorry, you just want to spray paint a dog.
Yeah, and who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Why have you written your name on it, though? Where's your tag on there?
Yeah, I'm just tagging a whippet. But like,
Spray paint a dog and it's a reindeer.
Yeah.
How bad is your imagination?
that's not a bad imagination. How bad's yours that you can't imagine spray painting a reindeer
It's
onto
so
a dog?
not close. It doesn't have the size. It doesn't have the antlers. It doesn't have the attitude of a reindeer.
but it does
Sorry. What is the attitude of a reindeer?
Fly?
Hey man, I'm a reindeer. I'm a pretty cool guy.
No. Reindeers have like a Christmas at all costs attitude.
A Christmas at all costs. If you stand in the way of Christmas, I will destroy you.
Yeah.
Dogs can't fly.
Yeah.
Reindeers fly, famously at Christmas.
Right, I'm not saying, people don't get fooled. That's why these stories happen in the newspapers. I was suggesting they made a full magical reindeer by shoving spray paint up his ass or
But the
something.
one thing they do have in common is they are the same colour.
Yeah, but they don't have the same patterns. You've got to spray the pattern on, you know. I think maybe we got a little bit too hung up on this.
I think you just came up with a bad example.
I was on my way to another point, I'll be honest with you.
What was it?
Look, it was that. Like, what an amazing hustle that would be. Like, the
Spray
balls on
painted
them.
dogs.
No, if you just had a whole zoo of just people in costumes, it was like, I reckon we can make this fucking fly.
Yeah.
Like, there's a new career for you. You could be a panda.
Question.
Rob's giraffe, definitely.
Question. I was going
100%.
to say, which animal are you?
I'm obviously a giraffe.
But you're not, though, because the thing is if I came in,
I'm the front half
I would
of
know.
a giraffe.
I would know instantly. You'd go, that's not a giraffe.
You would. You know me.
That-
You know me. That's my.
No, that's not.
That's
Oh,
my friend and colleague, Rob Mulholland.
No, that wouldn't be. Do I know that giraffe? That wouldn't be the first thing.
You'd be
I
like,
thought.
Rob.
Why they spray painted Rob as a giraffe?
No, but you'd have to like
You'd
team
have-
up to be a giraffe. I'd be the front half of it.
So no,
But I'm a
it's
body is the
so
neck.
big.
Body is the neck.
It's so big.
Yeah.
You would not be anywhere. You'd have to be.
I just like you can play with perspective. You put small trees in my enclosure and make it quite far away. You'd never be able to tell.
You could be a baby giraffe.
Exactly.
I think you'd be better off being like an alligator or something.
Right.
Because people don't really know how big alligators are. And so if he was an alligator, you'd buy that.
I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I know, but a giraffe, everyone knows is enormous. So if a giraffe was 6'7",
I'm pretty big.
if you saw a 6'7" giraffe in a zoo, you would go.
I mean, I did. I saw a
That's-
baby giraffe about this big.
yeah, but you're not a baby, are you?
yeah, but you don't
I'm
have
not
to
a
be the same
giraffe,
age.
Freddie. What the fuck is your problem? How is that the issue?
You
That
don't
I'm
have to
not
be the
young
same
enough to
age.
play a young giraffe. Oh, I'm afraid you're going to have to play an older age range giraffe. It's going to be like Greece. You know, they got a lot of 40-year-olds to play teenagers. That's going to be me. Like, has that giraffe got wrinkles? Why's that giraffe's hairline receding?
You could be a dwarf giraffe.
I could be a dwarf giraffe. You didn't
Yeah.
think of it like that, did you, Freddie?
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
Dwarf giraffe.
I could work in a giraffe restaurant.
Carry around your
Yeah.
fish on your head.
Carrying around leaves on my head.
Oh, God. I would be.
Elephant.
No, panda. I think
Hippo.
I'd nail it.
Hippo.
Yeah.
It's not actually pandas they don't move a lot. Hippos are an active animal. Yeah.
And also, as well, I can just kind of just bumble about and that. What would you be?
You got the
spider?
body shape of like a wombat. I think wombat
Yeah.
is honestly
Yeah.
Google a wombat. Like
yeah. Like
you honestly look like a wombat.
Like a thin torso, but then a fat
big
arse.
fat trunk.
Yeah.
If I met a wombat in Australia, right? It was sat on its back all fat and pudgy with his like little arms. I was
Yeah.
like, that looks exactly like a little not gay cunt. I know.
That could be a little wombat.
You'd be a little
You'd be a
wombat.
little wombat.
Yeah.
a little
Oh,
wombat.
g'day, mate. Oh, I'm going to do a sex assault.
Not with them claws.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that bear is not real.
Yeah, you're going with not real on
Yeah,
that bear.
I'm going with not bummed, unbummed.
No bum. No,
No bum, no bum.
Can we Google more sun bears? Can we just see more sun bears? 'Cause it's not like a grizzly or a brown bear. It's like a totally different type of bear.
Yeah.
The flat-arsed bear.
Flat-arsed bear. Why did they not go with flat-arsed bear?
They do all look like you.
They all look like people when they stood about. Look at those other ones where he stood face on. Like, go up, where it's like looking. Look there, top right. Where it's just it's just like looking at it. Proper.
Right. Okay.
Look at that one.
New conspiracy.
Yeah.
Some bears don't exist. It's all 8 people.
Right. You think it's 8 guys with a big sun bear are in conspiracy? Look at its tongue.
Look at the big tongue.
Fucking hell. I've just new fantasy unlocked. I want to get rimmed by a sun bear. Very easy. Like, if you are going to impersonate an animal, why aren't furries pretending to be sun bears more often?
Hang on, is that why their asses are so wrinkled? Because they get rimmed all the time.
It's got rimmed once and it's been licked. Bash. Just all structural integrity's gone. Yeah. But yeah, if you're a furry, be a sun bear. Really easy thing to pretend to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I just remember this. I went to the zoo yesterday and a dog came.
What?
So not the zoo. Not the zoo.
So you went to, how long have we been talking about
zoo.
zoos and you
Not
went
the zoo.
yesterday?
Not the zoo.
So you went 2 weeks?
Very different places.
So I went to the vets.
Can we go for a day out at the zoo, Uncle Freddy? Yes, we can.
I went to...
Look, if we look through that window, you can see an animal getting put down.
I went to...
That dog's very tired today.
I went to the vets the other day. There's a woman outside.
We're getting weighed.
I was inside.
Just about to say it.
I was inside. There was a woman outside crying her eyes out, right? Really upset. She came in and I really wanted to see the state of the animal, right? So she came in and the animal was a dog that had the biggest prolapse you've ever seen in its entire...
Did you get a video?
Honestly, its arse had fallen out of its back and I was like, oh, Jesus.
But
right?
you're so desensitized to prolapses, you're just why?
The minute that a vet came, the dog sucked its own prolapse back up and the vet went, it's gone. And she went, what? And he went, yeah, they've sucked it back in. And then that was that. Still had to pay the fee.
What? You know what? I'd go, what a vet. What a great job.
Your prolapse is inside you.
If you could do that, like Star Wars, but to people and make them prolapse, that would
you
be
could make them prolapse. What a great superpower that would be. Just look at someone and go, boom, they're like, oh no, my arsehole has fallen out.
Imagine robbing a bank and all of a sudden you prolapse.
There is nothing you couldn't do. If you had the power to make people prolapse at will, you could take over the world with that power.
Do you know what?
Prolapse boy.
I would be.
I am the bagginator.
I would be so much more excited about being invited to weddings.
Yeah. Who you met? What, the vicar?
No. The bride.
Right.
A white dress. Bold choice, my love. Prolapse.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a big one to drag out the back of a train.
I'd be going to strip clubs, I think. Really get my money's worth.
Yeah. Watching them come out like slinkies going out downstairs. Yeah. What a fun time. Anyway, sun bears, not real.
Yeah, the end. Right, next one.
All right. Another one of Freddy's classic segues there.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I want to go.
Right. Well, we're just rattling through topics. Isn't how we get. That's not how this works.
It's not like we've got 5 things to talk about.
And then we get to go home once we've covered them. Right. We're doing 2 hours now because of it. Right. Right. I don't know what. I can't remember what Japan is, but
I reckon it's about Japan.
Hey, Tom, click that link.
Okay, I'll read the headline first. Click. Japanese porn star drowns in semen while filming bukkake scene.
Why did you say click? Okay, I'll read the headline first. Click. Okay, I'll read the headline first. Click.
Click. There is a tragic sense of grief today as Japan's adult movie industry is mourning over the loss of a popular actress who died in an accident while shooting a scene for an upcoming film. The 23-year-old actress, who remains unnamed due to
Can
Japanese...
I just pause you, sorry, and say that's the kindest first sentence
It really
that
is.
they could have ever written.
Yeah, for
considering the
slag drowns in cum.
Exactly.
They've been so respectful.
They've been so nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the culture.
Yeah.
Go on.
The 23-year-old actress, who remains unnamed due to Japanese laws requiring her next of kin to be formally notified first. Oh, imagine getting that call.
Mr. Kobayashi. I'm afraid it's very sticky news.
What is it? I'm just at Midget Yo Sushi.
She died in a bukkake accident. Not again! How many times in this family? She died after drowning in semen while shooting at a studio in Tokyo's Shinjuku district. Cameramen from the shoot said the actress was filming a bukkake scene when the accident occurred. Bukkake is a popular format of Japanese adult video titles, and involves a group of male actors ejaculating, typically onto the face of a female actor.
That's what that means.
Yeah, we're learning.
I knew.
Hang on. So, oh, yeah. The camera...
This is very much the Japanese version of what that Alec Baldwin film, isn't it?
I thought it was blanks.
I thought I was shooting blanks.
The camera crew
That'd be bad if it wasn't actually the actress. It was like, you know, like the director of photography just got friendly fire and got drowned in cum by accident.
The camera crew stated that for this...
accent, please. I need to be there.
Yeah, like you got let's do the accent of the camera crew, please. Yeah. So the camera crew stated that.
All right, the
camera crew stated that. No, you're not doing an accent.
For this scene, he's from Mauritania.
Mauritania, yeah, of course.
Go on, you do it, Tom.
The camera crew stated that for this scene.
He puts it out of it and he still managed to make it work.
He went full Seven Samurai. It's like he's going to send me on a fucking quest.
Oh my God, it was like fucking, it was like an NPC in Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, Japanese one.
You must bring me magical pipe.
Well, what else
I would like
do?
reindeer, not spray-painted dog.
Bring me sushi on head of little man.
Oh, God.
I don't know what you expected me to do there. That was a
I was expecting you
Japanese
to refuse to do the accent and read it out normally, to be honest with you.
Why?
Racist.
Racist because it's racist.
I'm a
That's
people
why.
pleaser. I'm a people pleaser.
Apart from the Japanese, apparently. I don't know if they're going to be that pleased.
Not people in my eyes. They are.
Wow.
They are.
Wow. Not people in his round eyes, is what he said. That's what he just said, isn't it? Awful. Absolutely awful. Wow. Disgusting, Tom.
The camera crew stated that for this scene, there were on 30 male actors lined up. 30?
That is a lot. You're in drowning risk there. Yeah. What do you think is the fewest amount of loads could drown a woman?
3.
Well, if they're really well aimed, one up each nostril and one down the throat.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a big one down the throat to drown you.
If I've not had a wank in 3 days,
there's no way your body is healthy enough to produce more than dust.
No.
It's down of poisoning before that.
It's like a viscous liquid. It's perfect for drowning in.
I imagine it looks like Calpol.
It's like a tar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids drink it.
Yeah, when it lands on a tile, it fizzes.
Go on.
The actress was kneeling on the ground and the actors were taking turns to ejaculate onto her. The director insisted that they direct their semen into her mouth, which is quite normal in a Jav movie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, however, during the filming, the Japanese actress began to choke on the semen, according to witnesses. The camera crew stated that they thought she was actually acting when in fact she was unable to breathe. She had swallowed too much of a load, apparently.
When you said choke on the semen then, I heard that in the melody to Gold on the Ceiling.
Go on.
Choke on the semen.
Yeah, it works, yeah.
It came as quite a shock to us when she collapsed, he told journalists. The director was angry at first, telling them that she'd ruined the shot. Then once it was realised that she really couldn't breathe, everyone became shocked.
And at that point, that video became much more valuable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is the thing. Like, you can't put that out for mainstream release, but on the dark web, you're about to have a surefire hit.
Oh, yeah. There's a market.
100%. If you put woman drowned in cum on a website, that is getting some hits.
I'd watch it out of curiosity.
Yeah, you'd watch it out of fucking horniness.
If there was a thing... no, because it's Japanese.
Yeah, but if they're dead...
Yeah. No, I'm still not.
Right.
Yeah.
You're more racist than that, even.
Yeah. Okay. My racial biases...
Wouldn't you even fuck a dead one?
I mean, I especially wouldn't fuck a dead one. I think that's
I only wouldn't fuck a dead one. That's the only one I wouldn't fuck.
I just have preferences.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's like you won't fuck fat women.
Yeah. That's just logistics more than anything.
What do you mean?
And also, my track record does not suggest I won't fuck fat women.
I was going to say, you should.
I just prefer dead ones.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's like, you ever tried to move a couch by yourself?
It's like trying to get a pop-up tent back in the bag. bits everywhere. You're folding.
Yeah. You know, when you're moving house, you're trying to walk the fridge out.
Yeah. Pivot. Yeah. Although probably not now. I don't drink.
Right. Okay. Go on.
Sorry, fat birds. I'm sober.
And I love Sex with Anyone because the movie Barbie taught me that body shape and size of all shapes and sizes is okay.
The body shape and sizes of body shape and sizes is okay.
If it's got a body positivity message, I'm definitely not fucking watching it. I'm the UK's #1 fat shaming comedian.
They have a transgender Barbie on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't reference it.
Protest.
It's just there.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, anyway, it doesn't matter. Go on.
The camera operator. There.
Weirder that you brought it up and then just moved on.
I'm keeping bringing it up consistently throughout the.
No, not Barbie, the transgender bit, and then just moved on.
No, because they don't mention it.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing.
Yeah.
So
They're not even a thing.
So I had to go. Are they trans?
Has that Barbie got an Adam's apple?
No, because Barbie's voice is a bit deeper.
Uh-huh.
But it's not like, oh, I'm Barbie. But it's more like, hey, I'm Barbie. Like you can tell that there's been puberty that's kicked in, and so I was like, is that? And then afterwards, I googled and I was like, oh yeah,
Oh yes, new from Mattel, Tit Scar Barbie, in association with Costa Coffee.
Oh my God, watching people get upset about that.
Wild, isn't it? Like,
Did you see that? There's a Costa Coffee.
Oh, wait, yeah, I did, yeah.
And it's like somebody who had like a double mastectomy.
Yeah, someone with tit scars from transitioning.
Yeah.
In the cartoon.
Or like titty cancer. Doesn't
Yeah,
say.
but generally, I think there is different type of scar with the titty cancer.
Really?
I think so. I'm not sure anyway. I'm not 100% on that. But I think it was it was implied from the cartoon that they were a trans person. But like, you know, that's obviously like,
Do you know what I would though?
it's Costa going like, we're going to get ahead of this. Then loads of like, people went like,
I would have loved it if they'd gone the other way and it was the character drinking coffee and it was a woman with a big fat dick, like a huge throbbing cock.
Just do a cartoon of like a guy drinking coffee with just a severed cock just halfway through the surgery.
I like the idea of like a latte in one hand and just a huge dick in the other.
Like their old dick, just still bleeding.
Steering with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these paper straws.
Yeah. They've got one of their tits on a plate next to their fucking Danish.
Jesus Christ.
I think cartoons should be more graphic, is what I'm saying. Every coffee shop should be forced to show trans surgery in all its stages in cartoon form.
Every cartoon, like Tom and Jerry,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can only
yeah.
see the legs.
Thomas! And they're like, when they got like an axe chasing them, they accidentally cut his knob off and just fold it inside. And then there you go. Lovely stuff. Progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I phenomenally don't care.
Yeah, I just don't give a shit. It's the thing.
It's one of those things that it's like you sell coffee, just fucking
It's
sell
like
coffee.
Costa. It's like Costa have done a blatant publicity stunt that has massively worked, and that's annoying. And then everyone reacted to it and getting angry just because like a trans person's in a thing is really annoying as well. It's just everyone's been annoying.
Do you know what I think is probably happened? I think they've probably had a little chat at like boardroom level, and they've gone, do more left-wing people drink our coffee,
Yeah,
or do
100%.
more right-wing
No,
people drink
they have
our
the
coffee?
statistics on that. They do like
Yeah,
exactly.
and then they go, oh, way more left-wing people drink it. What about if we piss off some right-wing people?
Exactly, yeah,
who
yeah,
don't
yeah,
drink
yeah.
our coffee anyway, and then more of our left-wing people.
Yeah, it's the same thing as that Georgia Greer thing. If that's what they've done, I respect them more for that. Like, if they've been that smart, but I think it's much more likely, knowing the sort of people who work in marketing, that it's just someone going, hey, maybe we should have a trans person in the cartoon.
Yeah,
and it's some like middle class white woman who just wants to show off how great they are.
And
they're
nobody
forced
can
it all the
say
way through.
no.
Exactly. You can't go like, because someone in the boardroom will definitely be like, is this going to kick off a lot? But then if anyone's smart, they go, kicking off's good. It always just gets more publicity and they forget. Like, because there was a really funny thing of people like posting photos of themselves going, we're boycotting Costa, here's in M&S. And then someone pointed out that they were meant to be boycotting M&S for something different. And they were like, shit, yeah. So it's like, they can't keep up with it, and it just ends up being good publicity in the end. And it's like, it's all just it's either cynical or really annoying.
Do you know what would have been
know?
genius is if Wix used the opportunity to launch a new range of coffee shops.
Yeah.
That would have been a brilliant fucking little marketing.
But they went the complete other way and were like, no trans people in our coffee
Yeah,
shops.
they've done a heel turn, because Wix have been very pro-trans.
And they go, look,
traditionally.
we listened.
Yeah, we listened to our customers' thoughts, and now they're not allowed in the shop. We'll be checking your bollocks on the way in. We've got our new bollock scanners at Wickes.
Bollock scanners.
Yeah, it's like one of those guns for COVID, but they point it at your cock. It's just...
I like the idea that it's a midget just with a scanner.
Here's a really good business model in 2023, right? You open a new anything, right? It could be like a building supplies shop. It could be a cafe.
Okay. So I'm gonna
literally
name
any
it.
business.
I'm gonna name any business. A cat cafe.
A cat cafe, right? What you do is rather than opening one cat cafe,
Yeah.
you secretly open 2 cat cafes with different branding. One of them hates trans people and the other one loves trans people.
Yeah.
And everyone will protest and boycott the one that they don't like, and they'll go to each other.
I've already got a great name for the shop.
Yeah.
Having a pussy matters.
Yeah, we love pussy. And then the other one, no pussies.
Categorically no pussy.
Sorry, a cat shop called No Pussies.
Yeah. All right, I need to think a little bit more about it.
Can you open them next door to each other as well?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
not a cat. That's a spray painted dog.
Yeah, but that would honestly be the business model, though. You make one like appeal to like the right of the culture war, or one appeal to the left, and you just do that, and like constant publicity from each other. That's how like most like commentary at things work now. Like they're all got the same fucking agent. All the people who are arguing with each other on TV shows, isn't it? It's like, it's all just hyping each other up by arguing. So fucking coin it in.
Let's make a really nice podcast where we're just nice to each other for an hour and a half a week.
Yeah, but it's going to have different people on.
We'll spray paint each other.
I honestly, physically don't think I could do that.
Yeah,
I don't think I could.
No, we're not getting you involved in that. Don't worry, Freddie.
No, I wouldn't be able to.
No.
I physically wouldn't be able to.
No.
If it was a podcast that involved being really positive and uplifting about other people's work and stuff for 15 minutes, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
It was a joke, to be honest. It wasn't a real idea.
Yeah, but I've no idea if this is a real story. It sounds like bullshit, but it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, the fact that they were saying the director was really angry because she threw in the scene.
I'll be honest, the sentence that made me think definitely not real was she had swallowed too much of a load, apparently. Yeah. That's not something you'd read in a news story.
Yeah.
But if you have any sources for this, if anyone can find any more information on this and confirm that someone did drown in cum, do send it in to us.
Yeah. Or if you want to experiment at home.
Have we got any advice that's coming? I'm feeling in the mood for giving advice out.
Oh, yeah.
I got advice.
Advice from a cunt. He's fat and he smells.
I mean, having watched Barbie, I feel like I can empathise with people more now.
Right.
Yeah.
Did they have a big fat spastic Barbie that you really related to?
They did actually, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was a big girl.
Yeah.
Big girl.
Yeah, big plastic girl.
Big plastic girl. Big old lady.
Yeah.
Advice from a cunt.
I actually don't care if any of you live or die.
We've got a few. Let's go for this one.
Big old jubbly titties. Go on.
Advice, please.
Wobbly arms.
This is badly written. Advice, please. Married to a fat cunt. He does show feelings when he's pissed off or happy over others making mistakes, accidents. And coming, yes. He likes sex. So, Rob, how to survive with a fat cunt?
What?
Basically, this
I feel
woman...
like I've had a stroke.
This woman is married to a fat guy.
Right.
He only shows his feelings when he's pissed off or happy about others making mistakes or in accidents. And he likes sex.
Yeah.
So, Rob, how do you survive with that man?
How do I survive fucking a fat man? What relationship do you think me and Freddie have? I
Just living with the man.
I don't live with him. I turn up and see him for 2 hours a week and it's torture. Like, I couldn't live with him.
Torture?
Torture, yeah. You heard. Yeah. Okay. For all of my senses. Yeah. So, even like that sixth sense where you just feel something's off. I'm just like, ugh.
Why are you tasting him?
Fat people
I can just taste fat in the air.
walking around like regular people.
Not walking.
Not walking. And you don't walk like regular people. You waddle. You walk like regular king penguins.
Hang on, are you a king penguin spray painted to look like a person?
Oh, God.
No, I'd say leave him. He sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, just honestly, you need to think better of yourself than being with someone that you describe as a fat cunt. if you're the wife going, my partner has a really terrible personality and he's a fat cunt, think better of yourself.
Yeah, but that fat cunt might be the talented one in the partnership.
That has literally never happened ever. Literally never happened.
Well, in that case, you need to first better yourself
Uh-huh.
and then leaving.
Have you thought about getting a third smaller person in?
He'll do all the admin.
Yeah. Just open up your relationship to someone who's willing to press all the buttons and like look after memory cards and stuff.
You can shout at him if he's bad at a computer.
Yeah. Somebody can really vent all your frustrations on. It really takes the pressure.
They're gonna
A
take
release
this-
valve.
This is why couples have kids.
Yeah. Just a small person you can abuse to make you feel better. I really get it now. I really get it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it sounds horrible. It doesn't sound like a good way to live.
Yeah.
And if my partner was like Freddie, I think I'd fucking kill myself. So maybe that's an option.
Yeah. Kill yourself or divorce.
Yeah, those are basically your two
Or
options.
better yourself. Or better
Bet
him.
yourself. Insist he betters himself. But if I know fat cunts, too lazy to bother. You know, you can't change fat cunts. They've for their whole life they have been treating themselves horribly. How would they ever treat anyone else? You know, obviously you can't trust fat people. They can't look after the one body they've been given. You know, if you can't even look after that, it's pathetic. Honestly, they are vermin, and no one should fuck them.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's my advice. What do you reckon, Freddie?
I agree. Next one.
Did that one get a little hurtful at the end? Yeah.
No, I would say that she's made her bed and she has to lie in it, but we don't make our beds.
No,
so.
just sort of roll over into your swamp.
Yeah.
Do you want role play or
Role
do you want
play.
welding
Oh,
weirdo?
God, well, let's just have the first one. Like,
Okay, I've been with my missus for 6 months and she is into role play.
okay.
I've always been into it and up for it. However,
Just stop there.
Yeah.
Have you done role play before?
No, I find it too silly. I can't maintain it without laughing. Like, I just find the whole thing a bit daft, so I just can't really get into it. Like, you know, maybe for like, like a joke, be like, but like not like, not like a real thing. I don't know. Like, I guess the rape fancy I did was a role play. Like, I've been with like women who were like way more like, into that sort of
but
stuff, and
you went method for that, didn't you?
Yeah, I went method. Yeah, got the wrong girl. Fucking awful time. God, you looked exactly the same as her from behind. I'm so sorry.
Has she been spray painted? Sorry, you've been spray painted to look like a different woman. It's my apologies. I thought I was having sex with a reindeer.
turns out it's just a dog.
Turns out you're just a spray painted
Have I shagged a spray painted dog?
Oh, I've shagged a dog. I'm not disgusting.
This isn't a reindeer at all.
This isn't Christmassy at all.
Santa will be furious.
Oh, the police coming in going, oh my God, why are you shagging that reindeer? Don't worry, it's just a spray painted dog.
Yeah. I'm trying to think more of this. Like, I guess, I've done some sort of like Dom subby sort of stuff, but like not much, and it's not really my bag. It's more for their benefit.
Oh,
and
right.
I just find it all a bit silly. And and that's not a bad thing. Like, laughing with a partner is not terrible, but I just find it all a bit daft.
Yeah, I can understand it as maybe like an opening thing, like you go, oh, look at me, I'm just as it, but not like for the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna stay in character.
Yeah, not for like 45 seconds.
And like, how do you stay in character when you got a mouthful of pussy? I do declare.
So what's your character?
I was a southern gentleman. I was the colonel from KFC. I was shagging your mum. I do declare this pussy is finger licking good.
This is the worst bargain bucket I ever did taste.
This definitely needs some 7 herbs and spices on it.
More gravy, man.
More gravy?
Shagging her with a corn on the cob. I'm going to pour barbecue beans on her just to really defile her.
Anyway, that wasn't the advice.
Right.
Up to the first sentence.
My advice is put on a southern gentleman accent.
Oh, wait, I would not go there until
Eat
you
her
heard
pussy like a bargain bucket.
I've read ahead,
Uh-huh.
and put on a southern gentleman accent is maybe the worst advice ever.
All right, I've not read the rest. Maybe a German military officer.
Go on.
Maybe a South African prison guard.
So I've been with Mrs. 6 months. She's into role play. Always been up for it. However, she's taken a turn. I'm white and she is black, and she wants to do race play.
Yes.
You can imagine what would occur during this.
Yeah.
I think Rob already has a few minutes ago, and I can't bring myself to do it. I love her, and she's the best I've been with, but I feel like this is a form of entrapment. Please help me here, as I haven't a clue on what to do.
Just a finger of pussy whilst watching Django.
Yeah, I don't know if we're the right people to give this advice. I think, can we...
I like the way you come, boy.
It's one of my best orgasmic manding.
Honestly, I don't think we're the right people to give this advice. Can we phone Alfie?
Honestly,
I think
if
you need
she
to
wants it, you man the fuck up and
you man
do
up
it.
and like racially abuse that woman for her.
Yeah,
own good.
yeah.
Like, obviously, like, look, it's not entrapment. If you think she's like the best woman you've ever been with and you love and trust her, then you need to have this conversation with her and you need to set boundaries before you do it and be like, look, do you want me to fucking, you got to get her to tell you what she wants to to do, and if you're in a solid relationship, then
right, okay. So if this is race play,
yeah.
so
If I was in this position, I'd be like,
Imagine it was a big misunderstanding. You said a lot of slurs. You went, no, I meant like running.
I wanted you to pretend you were Linford Christie. Like, I'd be like, can I just put on some records and finally rap along to all the words? Like,
but I mean, the thing is, can you imagine the next day after you've, can you imagine breakfast at the table the next day after you've called your girlfriend the N-word and jizzed in her face?
I think you need to be the one who cooks the breakfast.
Yeah.
I think you can't be asking for stuff that next morning.
Yeah.
I think it's one of these where, like, sometimes, you think you're into something and people do, and then you start doing it and you're like, oh no, actually, I'm in over my head.
Yeah.
This is a real bad one.
Maybe what they should
just
do...
scream the N-word at your missus and then she's like, I don't actually like it. And I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
so
no.
so what you want to do is you want to go in softly. So I would say...
my house prices are in danger.
I would
you want
say...
to start there?
I would say... Get her a job at Primark so she can experience modern day slavery and then work your way backwards.
Right, and probably some racial abuse, to be honest with you, working in a Primark.
If she's into this, right, do you think that she initially got with him because you're like, he looks a bit racist? Maybe he's being a bit racist just in his normal life.
Does he have a very Aryan vibe?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is the whole world of kink is complicated, right?
Yeah.
And like, there's some people who are the most ardent sort of feminist people who like want to be degraded and massively sort of, abused and stuff.
Hit my DMs.
And if you want... You want somebody at that, holler at
yeah,
your
that is very much the bit of the Venn diagram I've been operating in.
Yeah.
Feminist slags. That's my fucking favourite bit. Yeah.
Look, so it's one of those that you have to be able to if you're going to do kink, you got to be able to compartmentalize like nobody's business.
Yeah.
You got to be able to go.
This is for
what
this time.
What happened last night at 11 p.m. was then, and this is tomorrow, and it's different, and we separate.
It's often about like reclaiming traumas and things as well, innit? And bad things that have happened to you and like acting them out in order to take the power back from them. So, if your trauma is race-based, I can totally see how that would become your fetish,
Yeah, in that respect, maybe he should black up, she should white up.
Right. And then she can
be
throw
the
any
racist.
word. Yeah, that's
she
a
can
great
peg him.
idea.
That's genius.
While calling him the N-word, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, great. There's a solution. We've actually, I think for the first time ever, we've actually come up with a good solution.
Yeah.
There you go. You're welcome.
There you go.
Yeah. How do you white up?
Flour.
Spray paint.
Flour?
Yeah, spray paint. If you can make a dog into a reindeer, you can definitely do that.
If you can black up, you can white up.
Yeah, you can white up, just white paint. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They did it on Scrubs once. I remember a very memorable episode where the two main characters swapped races.
White chicks.
Yeah, white chicks. Remember White Chicks?
Okay.
Yeah, they've done it.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, very famous one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought like just shopping at Next. That's a very white thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So our advice is follow in Michael Jackson's footsteps.
Yeah.
Do everything that he would do in this situation.
Shopping at Next is very...
So dress up his missus as a child, cover him in a towel, then fuck him. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Fuck a monkey.
Fuck a monkey. Build a fun fair in your back garden.
Buy all the rights to the Beatles.
Die when you're like 40.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sound.
Good. Sorted. Anyway, if you'd like some advice, let us know. How do they let us know?
Patreon or Twitter.
Patreon or Twitter.
Patreon's
You
probably
don't
better.
know, do you?
Well, I always ask on Patreon.
Right.
I think that's a little bonus for patrons that you
Yeah.
should get. But
Yeah, you get some great
in fact,
advice.
only Patreon. You've got to sign up. if you
Yeah,
want
this
our
is
advice.
exclusive to get this gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you
Because we've
sign
been
up?
inundated with over 9 requests.
We had more shits. We had more pictures of shit.
Yeah.
Well, more people have shit. Not as many people want advice from
If
us.
these questions were loads of cum, it wouldn't be enough to drown a Japanese woman.
If these questions were spray painted dogs, there wouldn't be enough to pull Santa's sleigh.
Do you have a lovely question?
Yeah, I've got some other questions.
Right.
Tom's lovely question. Oh, isn't that lovely?
Lovely question. You've woken up in a brothel with your hands covered in blood, and beside you is a dead prostitute. How are you going to
Dead
try and
sex worker, thank you. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Dead sex working prostitute. How are you going to try and get away with this?
Right. So, like, firstly, so I don't drink, so I'm going to remember what happened the night before. Is the thing, innit?
Amnesia, it's like the film Memento.
Right, I've got mementoed.
You might have done
So
too
I'm
much
covered
cat.
in tattoos that tell me, oh, that's Prison Break.
Yeah.
No, Memento's
is.
yeah.
John G. raped and murdered your wife. Across
Right,
your
so I'm
chest.
covered, like, down my leg it says, that got out of hand. It just says, drowned in cum.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I've done this. So I've definitely done it anyway.
Yeah.
That's the bit.
Well, it looks like you've done it. You might have not done it.
Right,
might-
but either way, I'm in trouble. I'm
You're in trouble,
currently
yeah.
in trouble.
I'm
going to assume I'm in Winston's in Leeds. That's the only brothel I really know.
Okay.
So I'm in Beeston, a rough area of Leeds.
Okay.
In an old theatre that I now have to escape from. Oh, I don't know. It's a very hard one. Is there anyone else in the brothel? Because that's your first thing.
I think there's a knock on the door.
Hello? Occupied?
You've been there ages.
I'll pay for it. Don't worry, we pay for the time. Yes, he will pay for the time. It is good. See, she says it's fine.
Oh, that is a good way out of it.
Wait a minute. She's not Russian. She's from Mauritania.
Yeah, we're doing a role play thing. Anyway, here's another 50 quid. Fuck off. There you go. You shove money under the door. That's great. That guy's going away.
She has been into race-related role play.
Yeah. And just hear all the slurs as I walk off, but that's just me frustrated myself.
Yeah.
But then to get out, you've got to walk past everyone. They're going to notice all the blood. They're going to notice everything.
Well, like the good thing is, in a brothel, there's going to be a sink in the room to wash your knob, so you can clean up. Right, you can always clean up in a brothel.
You can't clean up a corpse. Though.
No. Right, I think
That's a really big toilet.
I think I'm going to try and get out of there and just get away and just disappear. I don't think I'm going to try and hide the body. My move is to just get out of there. Like, I think what might be a good cover move is go in another room and fuck another prostitute. So then you're there as an alibi. You're like, oh no, I was in there with this one.
So I'm going with...
And then kill her. Spray paint her.
To look alive.
I'm going with...
Do I have any spray paint in this room?
Yeah, you can have spray paint.
Right, well, fine.
I'm
Make it look like a
with-
reindeer and leave.
I am going with art exhibits.
Oh, the old art exhibit
A
defense.
fascinating insight into dead sex worker
hooers.
prostitutes. Do you know what I'm doing? Right.
Right.
So what I do is...
Fuck her again.
Take the body. No.
Why was that a consideration for a second? That was like,
Because
you said like no, like sort of. What, you're just going to wank onto her?
it's time in it.
Right.
It's,
Not much time.
No, but the car's parked on a meter. So...
Right, how do you know that?
You what, sorry?
On a meter?
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
This brothel's in New York, is it?
That's a name. That's how she died.
A meter?
Yeah, it sounds like a name, a Russian name, maybe.
Yep.
So what I do is I
With poor dedometer.
get the body in the bed sheets, fold it into the bed sheets, and then throw it out the window.
Throw it out the window.
How big's the window?
How big's... You're not strong enough to do this.
She'll think people will go.
She'll think nothing.
No,
She's
no,
fucking
people
dead.
Will go.
Poor Amita.
Oh, poor that woman killed herself because she's a dead sex worker.
Oh, she must have jumped out that window and landed on a knife that slashed her throat.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
She killed herself by wrapping herself in a sheet and then jumping out of a window.
Yeah.
There you go.
How high is this window?
She had mental problems.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
To be honest, these are like this is like the easiest person to get away with murdering. I'm not saying that's good or right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is if if a prostitute dies and it's 4:45, police go,
Do I have to come out for that?
yeah. Well, mate, it's 50. Come on. We leave at 5, we clock off.
Yeah.
What was her name? A meter?
Send a PCSO.
Yeah. What seems to be the problem? Oh, fuck off, you virgin.
Yeah.
See, I'd come straight out of the room, go to the madam or whatever, and go, "Can I have a new one, please? This one's dead." And just because they died when I got here.
Yeah.
And then you sorted.
Yeah, it depends how rich you are. I'm not rich enough to just clean get away with this because there's definitely an amount of money you could have where you just go to the front desk, drop like $500,000 and just walk out.
$500,000? Try
whatever
like
it is.
15 grand.
Yeah, you're never hearing from them again. You know, So it depends on the scale of the brothel, how high quality it is, where it is. If it's one of like the nice ones in like Hamburg or Amsterdam, then it's going to be a very different situation because you're dealing with legal stuff. But if it's in the UK and it's all a bit black markety, probably just walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got to have CCTV.
And if they see the blood on your hands, just be like, yeah, it was a time of the month, but you know what? I'm into it. It's fine.
You walk out, go, give that 5 minutes if I was you.
Yeah. I'd give that 2 to 3 days.
Like you've had a shit in a public toilet. Oh, whoever's in there next is in for a real stinker.
Yeah. Tell you what, you probably shouldn't go rollerblading either, if you know what I mean.
They rollerblade in the film Barbie.
Yeah. Can you imagine him trying to rollerblade? Just grind your ankles to dust in seconds.
I don't like ice skating and stuff because it hurts.
Yeah, but everything hurts being you.
No, but I mean, like, you know, when you're ice skating, I haven't found a way to do it where it doesn't hurt like fuck.
Yes, because you're really fat. It's because most people sort of
it's also-
glide along,
it's
whereas you
'cause
go
you're on
blump, blump, blump.
It's because you're on a blade, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but you're meant to go smoothly forwards. The direction, you're not meant to be putting force heavily down like you do because
That's
you're a
probably
clumsy
what
fat
my problem.
cunt.
It's probably what my problem is, but I can
Yeah.
only manage about 10 minutes before I feel like I'm.
Yeah. That's any physical exercise.
No, it's not.
Is there anything you can do for more than 10 minutes?
Swim.
Still,
Yeah.
when was the last time you did more than 10 minutes swimming?
I could 100% do more.
When was the last time?
Well, all right, let's bet. I can't remember.
When was the last time you did it?
I can't remember, but
Yeah.
I'll bet you, and we'll do it right now. I'll
Okay.
bet you.
Let's go to the swimming pool.
Luckily, we've all brought our swimming
Yeah.
stuff with us.
They sell it there.
They sell it there. We're all going to go buy new trunks, are we?
If the money's right.
If the money's right.
Yeah, I'm that confident about it.
You're going to swim for 10 minutes, no stopping.
That's
Yeah.
well.
Full
I'm gonna
pace.
have to like.
I want you to do somersault turns.
Yeah, somersault
Okay.
turns. That'd be very funny watching him try to do a somersault turn.
Well, I can do it easily.
Okay. Like watching a manatee turn round in a fucking SeaWorld.
How much do you want, money-wise, to do that now?
I'll bet you 500 quid.
No.
Okay. What's the minimum that you'll bet?
£3.
Right,
The
well, I'm not
minimum,
doing
yeah,
that.
the minimum is nothing.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not
what's the
that
maximum-
interested.
What's the maximum that you?
I
bet
don't
me?
care. Like, and also, you're doing an old lady exercise. Do a proper exercise like running.
I don't want to run.
I know. 'Cause you've got shit knees and fat legs.
100 quid
What to swim?
to swim 10 minutes.
Easy.
But you've got to buy us all our swimming stuff with that.
Well, why do you all need
Front
things?
crawl full pace as well. You can't be fucking around with like breaststroke, just bobbing along like a
What do you
nana.
mean front crawl full pace?
You got to be going like fucking
Yeah, you
fast.
gotta be
You can't just
fast.
be like piddling along. You got to be like going at it, trying to set some times. I think there should be a time limit to the lengths.
Yeah, you got to be doing it at a
Yeah.
certain speed.
Yeah,
What time limit do you want for the lengths?
10 seconds.
No. Is the
I don't know
answer.
how long a length takes.
25 meters. So
Yeah. All right, 25 seconds.
no.
You can't do a meter a second.
You what? Sorry.
You can't do a meter in a second.
No, I want to try and make it easier for me.
Yeah, that's that's very much what's happening here.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
We're
Right.
also
chat.
definitely not doing it today, but
Yeah.
maybe
So
another day.
seems like you owe me £3.
Anyway, what was Barbie like?
Don't know, mate. I've not watched it. £3 is not much money, though, is it?
Well, it is in Mauritania.
No, but over here, it's not much money. In fact, it's such a great deal that with
Yeah.
your £3, you can actually become a member of the Dead Men Talking
You
Patreon.
don't even need £3, mate.
Well, sometimes we do.
You can join up for free.
You can do it for free. You can
For
have a
the first
7-day
week, you can have it for free.
7-day trial. For
7-day
free.
trial for free.
What? What? For free?
Patreon.
Watch 70 patrons plus
70
some
Patreon
specials.
episodes, loads of specials. We've got Tom Stag do coming out very soon. I've watched the first cut of it. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny.
It's fucking good value.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Good value, and you can take advantage of it at patreon.com/Dead Men Talk Pod.
Also, if you don't like doing that sort of stuff where you have to subscribe to something, and it's like recurring, I get that. What I'd recommend is go to a show when Freddy's on and just throw pennies at him really hard, as hard as you can, and then Freddy will collect them and give them to us.
No, I won't.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It won't collect them, but some are bound to get stuck
Yeah.
in like your flabs and stuff.
Yeah,
and we can
maybe
get 'em
like
later.
really.
Just shake you about and
Yeah.
get all your
If you want to
pennies
go
out.
really hard at it, if you're really feeling generous, throw £2 coins at him. Yeah, great.
I'll pick those up.
Yeah. Maybe just put a load of them in a sock and beat him with them.
A full metal jacket.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? I'm trying to get some money. I'm trying to Trying to do some business.
Oh, okay. Now that you've said
Just
that
do
you're trying
business.
to do business,
Just
that's
trying
fine.
to do business, mate.
That's
Stop stepping on my business toes.
That'd be good though if people when they do stop us and say, "You stop it, if you just gave us some money."
Yeah, give us a quid.
Yeah. From now on, if you want to
gives a
talk
quid.
to me, I want a £5.
That's too much. Like, don't overprice yourself.
Yeah, I'll
mate.
suck them off as well.
All right, there you go. If you want to get sucked off by a midget
I,
while he walks around the middle of a sushi restaurant.
I got recognised in a place that I like going for food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
Everywhere.
trough was it?
Yeah. The man that worked at the abattoir said he recognised the podcast.
Hello, Freddie. What are you doing on my dairy farm?
The guy who throws out the leftovers at a Chinese buffet. You Freddy Quinne, stop coming here.
This guy's sweeping up an alley trying to shoo
Just
Freddie
pay.
out.
It's only £6. Just pay like everyone else.
Right, that's it. We'll see you next week.
Fuck off.